no crying in baseball!
Viva Cuba Libre! Welcome into episode number 39 of the Picked Off Podcast, the hardest hitting 30 minutes of baseball coverage you will get all week. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone. Happy holidays to everyone out there. I am your host, Bitter Mike Babbo, and with me, as usual, is my partner, Aric, Big Country Schuler. Aric, how was your Thanksgiving holiday?
What's going on, everybody? Thanksgiving was great. It was too short. It always is. The holidays come and go. It's my favorite time of year, and I am disappointed that we were already in the early parts of December. It will be gone before we know it.
Well, as a father of five, I can imagine it's very, very busy in the Schuler household.
Active household, yes, for sure.
Do you video your Christmas morning when you guys open up the presents and stuff?
I'm not much of a document guy. My wife is pretty good about it, taking pictures and stuff like that. So I'm glad that she is, but I am really, really bad at it.
Good for her, because you were going to cherish those memories. This week, we start our Hot Stove League coverage, and we have a new segment that we're introducing. We're going to call it the Extra Innings segment. It'll be a weekly baseball trivia contest between Bitter Mike and Big Country Schuler. We will go over the rules and introduce our game show host and referee in a minute. But first, the weather has turned. College football regular season has ended. They're jockeying up for the conference championships. There's some mediocre, otherwise known as bad NFL play going on, which means the Hot Stove League is in full effect. These are the most notable transactions to occur in baseball this offseason so far, Aric, and I'm going to ask you some questions about them. First, Toronto, the Blue Jays, they're wasting no time. They signed right-handed starting pitcher Dylan Cease from the San Diego Padres. It's a 7-year deal, a blockbuster for $210 million. Last year in 32 starts, he answered the bell every single time. He went 8-12 with a 4.55 ERA and a 1.33 WHIP. But he did strike out 215 guys and walked only 71, but he did give up 21 home runs. He'll fit in nicely with Kevin Gausman, Shane Bieber, rookie sensation Trey Savage, and Ironman Jose Barrios. Apparently, they also signed Cody Ponce from the Korean League just this morning. I think it's an excellent get. The Rangers.
Hold on. So I love.
You want to talk about these one at a time?
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
I love this Dylan Cease move. Toronto was a foot away from winning the World Series.
Yeah, you talked about standing pat versus keep.
Yeah, and so you know my deal, right? You cannot stand pat in this league. I don't care if you were close to winning it or not.
Well, especially the AL East.
Yeah, and I'm going to tell you, this is a huge move for Toronto. I think this puts them well ahead of the Yankees and the Sox in that division. I think they're making a strong move to say we are here to win now.
Right. I
will say it's a huge deal for them. It's the biggest deal they've ever given to a pitcher, I think.
Right. Yeah.
And so I think it's pretty significant. They now have one of the deepest rotations in the league. Definitely one of the deepest rotations in the American League for sure.
Yeah.
And so I love this move for Toronto. I think they are really serious about winning. I think they smelt blood this year. They got really close to having their hands on that trophy. And
aside from a couple of base running mistakes, they take home the trophy.
Yeah, for sure. And so so I love the fact that they're coming in, in no holds bars. They are trying to win a World Series right now. This is not a win later. They have a stud in Vlad Jr. And I think they do not want to waste his prime on not a win now strategy. And so I love this for these guys. We are going to see what it looks like. I will say, what I love about Cease, throws a lot of strikes.
Yeah.
Throws a lot of strikes, pounds the strike zone. I think that's a huge deal. I see, we talk about it all the time, the development of these guys. I think sometimes we see the lack of fundamental development because they rush these guys in, or, the goal is to throw hard and do all these things, and you see it. It blows up in the bullpen, man.
Yeah.
These guys come into these games, can't throw strikes. Love this guy. Love the signing. I'm real high on this signing right here.
Yeah, and the metrics actually give him some credit. I mean, apparently, when you take a look at the metrics, his ERA should have been a lot lower than the 4.55. Texas Rangers go off and trade Marcus Semien. Just won his second Gold Glove. They trade him even up to the New York Mets for outfielder Brandon Nimmo. Simeon, even though his defense is still there at 35 years old, his hitting took a major step back. He missed a month with a foot injury. He hit only .230 with a .669 OPS. Nimmo is 2 years younger. He's cheaper in the short term, but he's signed for 5 years, whereas Simeon signed for only 3. His sprint speed has slowed down considerably in the last 2 years, so this is going to hurt their defense for sure. And they actually have him penciled into center field, which I think is a mistake. I think this is a good move for the Rangers to get cheaper, to get younger, at least in the short term. What do you think about this deal, Aric?
I like the move for both teams. I think it's a need versus need situation. I think both these guys, the Rangers had to do something with that lineup and shake it up a little bit. They really struggled offensively, not only down the stretch, but all year. They struggled offensively. So I like this for the Rangers. As for the Mets, I think this is a direct play. I think they're going to make a move for Tucker, and I think they're going to make a move for Bellinger.
Well, they need to show up their defense. Their defense is horrible.
Yeah,
the last 6 weeks just sealed their fate.
And so I like this move. I think it's a symbiotic move for both teams.
Yeah.
I think it's an absolute win for the Rangers. The Rangers got a lot more work to do, in my opinion, than the Mets do. I think
they need starting pitching. They need a closer.
Yes.
They need a first baseman.
Yeah, they need a solidified closer, a guy that's going to come in and take the role and have it all year. You can't do this closer by committee stuff. It just does not work. And so I really like this move for the Rangers, but they got a lot more work to do than the Mets, and I like this move for the Mets from a defensive standpoint. It really does. I think it's foreshadowing that they're going to go after Kyle Tucker and Cody Bellinger for sure.
Yeah. In the National League, this move really ticked me off because the Boston Red Sox got the guy I really wanted. The Cardinals traded starting pitcher Sonny Gray and cash to Boston for right-handed pitcher Richard Fitz and a pitching prospect. Gray last year, all he did was throw 180 in 2/3 innings with a 4.28 ERA, struck out almost 27% of the guys he faced, walked only 5% of the guys he faced. He has made at least 24 starts each season since 2019. You got to exclude the COVID year, but even then, he made 11 of 12 possible starts. He'll slot between Cy Young runner-up Garrett Crochet and Brian Bayo. He's in the final year of a 3-year, $75 million deal. He waived his no-trade clause for an extra $1 million. The Cards are also kicking in $20 million of guaranteed $41 million owed to Sonny Gray between 26 and 27 because he's got a buyout of $10 million. So I think this is a great move for the Red Sox.
Yeah, so I'll tell you, I'm not a Sonny Gray fan. Okay, I don't.
Oh, I am.
Yeah, I'm not, and I'll tell you why. The reason why I think kind of what gets lost here is I don't think Sonny Gray performs very well in the big lights, man. And Boston's a big light city.
We're going to find out.
We are going to find out. But what I'm going to tell you is he would have been a better fit in your neck of the woods, right? He would have been a better fit in a team that isn't the news every day.
I just don't think the Giants are willing to take on that kind of payroll.
No, well, that's probably true. But
that's the problem. I mean, especially the reports we're hearing.
The only thing that I like about Sonny Gray is he maintains. He shows up, right? He pitches a lot of innings. Mm-hmm. He's healthy.
Hey, he was second in the AL to your boy Garrett Cole.
Garrett Cole, yeah.
Right.
And my thing is, I like that about him. My only opinion is I think he's better off in a smaller franchise where it's not a heavy pressure type deal. And the Red Sox are going to have a lot of pressure on him this next year.
Yeah, well, they only
for that division. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, they only got 1 year left on that deal, so we'll see what happens. The New York Mets reach across the East River and sign Yankees closer, and I put air quotes in that, Devin Williams, to a 3-year, $51 million deal, although $15 million of it is deferred. This guy was a 2020 National League Rookie of the Year with Milwaukee when he threw 27 innings and had only a .33 ERA, very stingy. He stepped in the closer role. After Josh Hader was traded in the 2022 deadline, he won Reliever of the Year in 2023. But his last act as a Brewer was not a great one. He gave up the game-winning home run to Pete Alonso in the 24 postseason. And since then, he's been downhill ever since. He was traded to the Yankees before the 2025 season, and he was inconsistent at best. He was bounced from the closer role at least twice that I remember, and then permanently after the Yankees acquired David Bednar. He was working as a setup man for Bednar. His final tally, he was a career worst 4.79 ERA in 67 appearances. He had a .339 batting average against. I don't know what the Mets are thinking in case. I guess maybe they don't think that they're going to keep Edwin Diaz.
I think this is a look.
First of all,
this is
a head scratcher for me.
Goodbye.
Yeah,
I'm glad
you
this guy's
must be
gone.
very happy.
So I love the fact that Cashman didn't make a run at this guy, and he's signing with the Mets. My opinion.
Well, he
is
gave all the money to Trent Grisham.
Yeah. I think the Mets are trying to buy low here. I think they're kind of chalking up his rough 2025 to some things like bad defense. The Yankees play awful defense. I think they're chalking a lot of that up to that. Probably not a great catcher behind the plate.
The Mets don't play any better.
No, I just think that's kind of the gamble here. I think that's why they're kind of taking on this $51 million deal to say, hey, we're going to try to buy low on a guy that had a bad year. He comes back. His changeup is elite. He's got a great changeup. My biggest struggle with Devin is he needs to throw strikes. These guys got to throw strikes out of the bullpen if they're going to be effective. And I saw a lot of that this year in the league of relievers coming in and struggling to throw strikes. That is your job. Come in and throw strikes. When you start walking batters, getting bases loaded, stuff like that, that is problematic for your team.
Yeah. Finally, the Baltimore Orioles sign relief pitcher Ryan Helsley for 2 years at $28 million. Really, this is only a one-year deal. He can opt out after 2026. He replaces closer Felix Bautista, who had shoulder surgery in, I believe, August, and so he's out for the 2026 season. This guy, Helsley, look, he was a marketable trade chip at the 2025 deadline. The Cardinals were looking to move him. They didn't get. They moved him finally at the deadline in 2025.
What did they get for him, Mike?
A couple of prospects, but nothing. No major league ready talent. But he was in an absolute abject disaster when he was traded to the Mets.
Well, he left the Cardinals, 21 saves, 3.0 ERA.
Yeah, I mean, he had 105 saves in 3 seasons.
It kind of makes the Cardinals look like geniuses.
Yeah,
here, right. He shows up to the Mets. His ERA just climbs above
7.20. I mean,
yeah, and I mean, he was just awful.
Yeah, he had career worst in home run percentage, walk percentage, strikeout percentage. Just a bad deal for the Mets all the way around. It seems like they've made a history of that over the last 3 or 4.
I do like the fact that the Orioles are trying to do something.
Well, they need to do a lot more because their rotation was the worst in baseball.
Agreed, but it tells me that they're at least trying to make moves and trying to compete. So you've heard me talk about this. I want to see the Orioles compete in the AL East.
Okay, so we ripped out 5 deals, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which of these deals do you think is the most impactful?
The first one. The first one.
Yeah.
I like that. I'm a huge on the mental side of the game here, Mike.
Yeah.
And this means a lot to the city of Toronto, and it means a lot to those guys in that clubhouse. When you make moves like this, it's more than just this move. It tells everybody in that clubhouse that we were this close to winning the championship, and the expectation, I'm all about expectations, right?
Right.
The expectation for the Toronto Blue Jays going into next year is to compete for a World Series.
Does this increase or decrease the chances that the Toronto Blue Jays will extend Bo Bichette?
I think it decreases. I don't think that's that big a deal.
Yeah.
I think starting rotation, I think your rotation being right, I think you can find another guy to play second base or shortstop. I really do think that.
Maybe they look for Addison Barger to fill in.
Yeah, I just think they can do something
200
different.
hits a season, man. I mean, taking that out of the lineup is huge.
But the question is, what kind of price tag is he gonna go after? Right? They already got a big one over there at first base.
Yeah,
that they're having to deal with. So
they're already well over the luxury tax.
Yeah, and teams like Toronto have to be thinking about that stuff. And if you can hide guys, middle infield's tougher. But I'll tell you, I mean, what do you think about Bichette defensively? I don't think he's that great.
No.
So at the end of the day,
average.
That's really what you're missing is the at bats. And I think you get into maybe looking at a little Moneyball thing here, just trying to replicate what he brought from a statistics standpoint with a number of players.
Yeah, but Moneyball never won a championship.
Nope, that's true.
Well, actually, it did in Boston.
But I want to be clear. I don't think that they're playing Moneyball here. Okay, I just think maybe they look at that from a Bichette standpoint and saying, "Hey, we just need to figure out how to accommodate what he brought to the table from a hitting perspective."
Roger that. Turning to the front office, real quick, the Rockies finally have their brain trust. Paul DePodesta was named their president of baseball operations. Josh Burns was named their general manager, and I think William Schaefer, that's his name, was had his interim tag removed from the managerial spot. So now they have all the pieces in place to lose another 100 ball games a year.
Unfortunately, that's the case. What really is kind of frustrating about sports in general, Mike, is it takes a long time to climb to the top. it takes a long time to become relevant every year, year in and year out. And the problem is it takes a very short amount of time to become futile. Yeah. And so that's what I see right now. I think it's just going to be an uphill climb for the Rockies. I don't think they have the pieces in place to put together any sort of...
Well, Dick Montfort needs to get out of the way.
Yep, 100%. 100%. And if that doesn't happen, I think everything else is a futile effort.
Turning on to our latest and newest segment. We're going to call it Extra Innings. I just think that we just keep on talking about how much we know about baseball, so we're going to go test our knowledge. And this
Mike might talk about that. I don't know how much I talk about how much I know.
You talk about all your Yankees knowledge all year long. So the rules of engagement are as follows. We are going to have a disinterested party, not uninterested, well, although it depends upon how far this goes off the rails. Our master of ceremonies, we want to introduce one of our colleagues here at Valero. His name is Brian Chase. He runs us out of ethanol every day. Actually, that's not true. That's not fair.
That's only when you getting mad.
He is going to be refereeing. He is going to be our facilitator on this. He will. He's already used ChatGPT or OpenAI or whatever the heck it is to drum up 10 questions, 5 for each side. Actually, you got a lot more questions than that, I think. The scoring is going to be as follows. So he's going to give us 30 seconds. Each person is going to get 30 seconds to answer the question. And if we get the answer correctly within that 30 seconds without a hint, we get 3 points. If we want a hint, then maximum score is 2 points. If we want 2 hits, then 2 hints is 1 point. Now, if we cannot answer that question correctly, so let's suppose if Aric has a brain fart on... who won the last, or who was the last Yankee to throw a no-hitter? I have a chance to steal that and get points for myself. Let's tee it up. Mr. Bryant, the floor is yours, sir.
Sounds good.
By the way, you're on a week-to-week contract.
Yeah, that's how I do it. I have about half your guys' knowledge and information. Today we decided to talk about facts from the 1990s, the season from 1990 to 1999. Fun fact for you guys, I was born in 1996, so this
Perfect.
Knowledge is definitely
He's a young man. He's a young man, Mike. I mean,
this is right up Eric's alley. This is when he started watching ball.
Well, I mean, maybe. I was also a young man then, too. Mike was well within
So I have a
his,
decided advantage, maybe.
Yeah, I think so. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Age should count for something.
This is when America's favorite pastime was still the favorite pastime. So
It still does.
It's some
least
good
in this
stuff on that. We'll do it. We'll ask these questions. The way I set it up is, Aric, you're going to go and have questions focused purely on the American League.
Okay. Yep.
And Mike, you're going to have it based on the National League. Gives you guys both some comfort level.
Yep.
And gives you guys a chance to take the points from each other.
Let her rip.
So we're going to go ahead and start. And we tailor these questions kind of similar for each one. So, Mr. Babbo, we're going to go ahead and start. Which American League pitcher had the
American League pitcher.
Sorry. Oh, you are correct. That's going to be...
Come on.
I mean, now I'm nervous.
Yeah.
My pitching knowledge is just weak.
Which National League pitcher had the most wins in the decade, 1990 to 1999?
Ooh, I like it.
Let's see. I got 2 choices I could think of. Greg Maddux?
Is that your final answer?
That's my final answer.
That is correct. Fun fact for it.
It was a choice between him or Randy Johnson, and I don't think Randy Johnson pitched.
Randy Johnson.
He didn't play for a very good team.
No, well, he played for Seattle in the 90s.
That's what I say. I mean, the Braves had a couple, about 5 years there where they were.
Oh yeah,
and he didn't come to Arizona until late time.
3 points.
That's going to be 3 points for you, Mr. Babbo.
Oh man, it's turning into a blowout already.
6 wins. I take 4 Cy Youngs between 1992 and 1995.
And a 28-inch wide strike zone where everybody else gets like 19.
Hey, glasses weren't really that great back then, so it was all based on interpretation. So
pretty stout.
All right.
We're going to start a little easy, and then we're going to go different.
But Randy Johnson would have been an American League guy.
I know. Yeah. Yeah. But I just remember him from the Diamondbacks, but that was like 2000 to 2005 or something like
2001 was his impeccable run.
Right.
So, Mr. Aric, we're going to go ahead and tailor a similar question to you. It's going to be which American League pitcher had the most wins in a single season?
In a single season in the 90s. I'm going to go. I'm going to go Roger Clemens.
Is that your final answer?
That's my final answer.
Mr. Babbo, would you like to
I have
take
a chance? Okay, can you repeat the question, please?
Which American League pitcher had the most wins in a single season in the 1990s? Fun fact for you, since I can give you a hint on that one.
Yeah.
This record remains the highest single season total.
Jack Morris?
Would be, and I'm surprised you know, is Mr. Bob Welch.
Oh,
my
God, with the Oakland
gosh,
A's.
That's
The Oakland A's. In
Was it 24?
What
No,
year?
it was
27.
I'm sorry, 27.
1990.
Oh, my, I was 5. Give me a break.
Well, come on.
I'm embarrassed.
Still, it's the American League. You should know that.
It's all right. It's been a long time since the A's have been relevant, so. But they're more relevant.
You should have known that, Babbo.
I should have known that. I was living, yeah, I was right in the middle of that. That was the year after they won the World Series. Shame on me. All right.
All right.
My turn.
Which National League player won Rookie of the Year in 1991? And you can ask for 2 hints.
Give me a hint.
First hint is this player went on to win the 1994 NL MVP.
Chipper Jones. Oh, come on.
Am I
Eric, would
able
you
to
like
steal
take a
this?
chance to steal this?
Oh, man. So give me a hint.
This NL player went on to hit 449 career home runs and was on the Houston Astros.
Oh. That's 2 hints.
Was he... There's 2 guys that I'm thinking of.
Yeah, I mean, really.
There's 2 guys that I'm thinking of here, and I'm going to choose the one that I think hit the most home runs. Is that,
I
is
know
that gonna
who
be
it is.
Jeff Bagwell?
Yep. Damn it. Dang it. I know it wasn't Biggio because Biggio was playing well before that.
I was thinking Biggio. I'm telling you, the early 90s are rough for me.
Yeah, I know.
That's kind of
next week will be a different decade. It'll be the 2000s. How's that?
I still think I'm going to be behind Babbo here. Babbo is a baseball history savant.
Yeah,
folks.
well, it didn't prove it by that last question. That's
That's true, but who cares about the Astros?
You'll have a shot on this one because this one is just a grand feat. So, for your question, Eric, your second question is going to be which American League team turned 2 triple plays in one game in 1990?
American League team turned 2 triple plays in 1990.
In a single
AL.
game.
Can I get a hint?
Yeah. First hint, it was pulled off against the Boston Red Sox. It is a record that stands to this day as the only time where it's been pulled twice in one game.
It was pulled against the Boston Red Sox?
Pulled against the Red Sox, July 17th, 1990.
I'm going to go with the Baltimore Orioles.
Mr. Babbo, would you like to take a guess?
Something makes me think it was the Angels. And don't make me say California or Los Angeles or Anaheim Angels. I think it was the Angels. Really? Wow.
It ended
Mariners?
up being the Minnesota Twins.
Oh, the Twinkies. Oh, you wrote Twinkie. He wrote Twins.
Fun fact for you, they lost the game 1-0.
I cannot believe that I did not go with Twins.
Well,
That
that's
was
a
my
Twins
initial
thing to
gut.
do.
Do you know what changed my opinion there?
No,
So I didn't know the answer. Okay, I did not know the answer.
Okay.
But when he told me it was against the Red Sox, I went with an AL East opponent. That's what I went with. They play each other the most.
Yeah, sure, 19 times.
Right.
right?
I very disappointed in myself there because I
Right.
knew I'm disappointed.
Yeah, I'm not. That's okay.
It's all right.
We're tied, round 3, right?
Round 3, it is actually 3-1 because the points were stolen for 1 point on a steal versus 3 points that Babbo got for his first correct. But we have a chance for Babbo to continue and extend his lead. We're going to go with question number 3. This question is, which National League team scored the most runs in a single season in the 90s?
Single season in the 90s. National League team. Single season in the 90s. Jeez Louise. God, I want to say the Montreal Expos, but that's not my answer yet. It's not the Dodgers.
I'm going to need an answer.
Yeah, I know. Was it the Giants? Biased answer.
Can you repeat the question?
Yes, and it will come with one hint. Which NL team scored the most runs in a single season during the 1990s? Fun fact, they allowed 964 runs, which was more than the total runs scored.
Oh, wow.
This is NL.
If you get this, I'll be impressed, especially with that hint.
They must have not been very good defensively, right? Gave up a lot of runs. In the 90s, I don't know. Is it the Arizona Diamondbacks? It's somebody from
We're
the
not
NL.
doing well.
I think it's the NL West, though.
It's a very hitter-friendly field.
Oh, it's the Rockies.
Josh!
The Colorado Rockies.
Oh, man.
Why didn't we get that? Well, you know why? Because they started only in 1993.
They started in 1993. This was in 1996. They scored 961 runs, and they finished third in the NL
When did
West.
the Diamondbacks start?
I think they started the same year, right?
Gosh.
I could be wrong about that.
Yeah. Fun fact for that, the highest that in the decade for that was the Seattle Mariners with 993.
The thin air. The thin air.
Yeah.
Both hitter-friendly fields.
Disappointed.
Yeah.
So, all right, Eric, you got a chance to go ahead and take the lead right here.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's
And
hear it.
that was for 1996, the Seattle Mariners.
We are
scored
getting
993.
abused.
Yeah.
We're getting abused.
It's going to be a similar question for you. This is going to be, which AL team scored over 1,000 runs in a season in the 1990s?
New York Yankees.
Come on.
That's my final. That's my final.
Oh!
That was quick. Mr. Babbo, here's your hint.
Go ahead. Give me my hint.
This team was in the same division as the Yankees.
Well, it's got to be the Red Sox then.
I apologize. I am a horrible judge of character. They were not in the AL East.
Oh, jeez, Louise.
So that's my fault. I will give you a question.
I'd like to steal.
They were in the American League Central.
The most runs scored. Repeat the question, please.
Which American League team scored over 1,000 runs in a season in the 1990s? It was the first time in 49 years.
I'm gonna. It's a toss up between the Twins and the Indians, and I think I'm gonna say the Cleveland Indians.
Bang. Yep. What year was that? Was that 96, 97?
It was 1999. They scored
99.
1,009 runs.
I would not have gone. Yeah. I had the Jim Thome Indians in there.
Yeah.
Whenever they played the Braves in the World Series. Didn't they play
95.
Yeah,
That was
that's what I was
95.
thinking when they may have made a run
Yeah.
there, but I was way off. Disappointed in my Yankees there. I thought for sure that
I
would
thought
be
it was.
the-
I mean, I
thought he was
when
giving
you
me a
answered
layup.
immediately. I'm like, dang, that's too easy.
I thought he was giving me a layup, but
Yeah.
no, he
Swatted away.
I
yeah.
would say, as Yankees and Giants fans, I tried to make it a little bit more diverse.
Yeah. Nuance. Yes. Thank you.
Without
very
throwing you
much.
guys too much of a bone.
All right, moving on.
All right, question 4. Which National League player hit 2 grand slams in the same inning in 1999?
Oh. Hint, please.
This player has a son that is in the major league right now.
Oh, well, it's got to be Vlad Sr. No. Oh, wait a minute. I know who it is.
Eric, would you
Doggone.
like an extra hint?
Yeah, I'll take the extra hint.
This feat happened in April 1999 against the Dodgers. It's the only time that has happened in the history.
I know who it is. I think I know who it is.
And
Can I get a clarifying?
What?
this player is the father of a current.
Does his
MLB
son play for the
star.
San Diego Padres?
Come on.
That is correct.
You're kidding me.
Tatis Senior, baby.
Senior did this? I thought it was Dante Bichette. Oh,
Yes, sir.
all right.
Fun
That's
fact for it: he went 2 for 5 in that game with
Both
Two
home
grand
runs.
slams.
Oh, man.
They won 12
8
5 against the
RBIs.
You gonna
Dodgers.
tell me he struck out the other 3 times?
Pretty awesome.
I cannot confirm that, but
But okay, fair.
to this day it stands. Well, Eric, you were creeping back in. It's you can still take it. It's 4-2 right now with your question.
I only have 2 points because I have 2 steals.
Wait a
Is that
minute.
the
Wait a
deal?
minute. Wait a minute.
Babo, you have 1 steal and 1.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Oh
Okay.
my gosh, I'm embarrassed. My steals don't mean anything.
No, they don't.
All right. Which American League player hit 2 grand slams in 1 game in 1999?
Wait a minute. That's the same exact question.
Yours was National League.
That happened the same year?
Same game, not same.
Same year.
Same year, not
Same
same
year.
game.
Yeah,
Not
obviously.
Same game, not same inning.
So American League player hit 2. So an American and a National League player hit 2 grand slams in a game in the same year.
That is correct.
That is incredible.
Fernando Tatis
Buffo.
hit it in the same inning.
Can I get a hint,
This-
please?
This player played for the Boston Red Sox.
Ooh. I know who you're going to say, and you're going to be wrong.
Oh man.
Yeah, I know who you want to say.
Who's the clown? I can't remember. Martinez. I just don't know if he was with the Sox at this point in time. I don't know. I don't know the answer.
You were thinking Manny, weren't you?
Yes.
Mr. Beppo, would you like to take a chance to steal this?
I think it was Mo Vaughn.
It was Mr. Nomar Garcia Parra.
Noma.
Mr. Nomar. Wow. Something that I didn't think.
We are so bad.
You know, you guys are making me feel.
Serves
good
me
'cause
right. I don't know anything about
I didn't know this
Sox.
stuff either.
They're awful.
God.
All right, Mr. Babo, for a chance to potentially seal it away.
Mm-hmm.
Which National League player was intentionally walked 5 times in 1 game in 1990?
In 1990, he was intentionally walked 5 times in a game. I mean, it wasn't Bonds yet. I mean, he wasn't the player that he turned out to be. Can you give me a hint?
This game went 16 innings,
God,
and
it's not much of a hint.
the player would won Player of the Week the prior week heading into the game.
What does that do for you?
Nothing. I mean,
Would you
I
like
got
one-
2.
You have one more hint.
Go ahead.
He played for the Chicago Cubs.
Was it Ryan Sandberg? Oh, I know. Doggone it. This.
I'm going to go with Mark Grace.
Andre Dawson.
It is Andre Dawson.
Dang it!
Are you sure Bonds didn't get walked that many times in a game in the 90s?
Not 1990.
If I believe
Oh, it was
correctly, when I was looking-
1990.
Yeah, he didn't start his career with the
Oh, I
Giants
thought it
until
was in the
1993.
90s. I'm
when I was
sorry.
looking this
No.
up, I believe Bonds only got intentionally walked 3 times in a game.
Yeah,
Most recently, Ohtani got walked 4 in the World Series.
yeah, we know that.
This game went 16 innings, and it actually worked. The team won 2-1. The cleanup behind Andre Johnson went 0 for 6 until the 15th inning.
Is that Mark Leonard?
I believe so. And the pinch hitter.
We'll have to tell him that the next time we
I do want to
interview
do
him.
some work on that. I'm convinced. I don't know.
There's a chance that
We need to look at Barry Bonds.
We don't really have a
walked
like
a lot.
we could look at the stats and say,
but this
is it
was
an
after he
intentional
hit the home set the home run record in 2001. That's when they started walking him. He got walked intentionally by
but the
Buck
question was
Showalter.
in 1990.
in
Yeah,
1990.
the year
Right.
1990.
Okay.
I remember the question.
So
I heard the question.
I was
correctly.
thinking in the decade.
Now,
No.
it is curious to see if they count intentional walks as 3 pitch and then call for a block.
And this was just intentional walks.
This was intentional.
Oh, okay. That's another.
All right. Eric's got a
I need
shot.
to lock in here.
Well, we need to.
Is this the
brush
last
up.
question?
Yeah, it's the
This
last.
is the last question. We do have extra questions if you are able to.
This is a bloodbath.
Yeah. I feel like freshman chemistry all over again.
My only saving grace here is I was under the age of 10 for most of these questions. Doesn't mean I should know them.
Right. Especially when it comes to your Yankees, the Yale East. All right. Eric, go ahead, Brian.
Well, which American League pitcher threw a perfect game in 1994?
Oh, I know.
I'm going to go with. Can I get a hint?
I know who it is.
Played for the Texas Rangers.
Oh.
And it was a perfect game.
Perfect game.
That's not fair.
I don't know. I don't know who it is.
Mr. Babbo, would you like to take a chance to steal? Happened against the
1994.
California Angels, July 28th.
July 28th. Okay, so it wasn't.
8 strikeouts on 98 pitches.
I got one name in my head, and I can't. He played. He ended up playing for the Yankees. He flamed out, but I'm thinking about Bobby Witt Sr. Nope. Dang it.
It was Mr. Soulman, Kenny Rogers.
Kenny Rogers. That's who I was thinking
Kenny
about.
Rogers Roasters. You had the wrong guy. You were
No, I
thinking
didn't.
about the right guy. I think you were thinking about
No, I
the
was
right
thinking
guy.
about Kenny Rogers.
Right. I think that's who you were thinking about.
Yes.
You said the wrong name.
I said the wrong name. I
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
I know because I couldn't come up with
because this
his
guy was
last
beating
name.
down reporters in New York. Remember, he was punching reporters. Or,
No, that was.
No. The Kenny Rogers was also losing his stuff
Oh,
on
really?
reporters too.
Not just
could
Randy
not
Johnson?
handle it. No, could not
Really?
handle it. Look it up.
Yeah. Okay. I believe you. No, I know. I know it was Kenny Rogers.
The gambler himself.
Oh, got it.
Makes me sick. This is a bloodbath.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Maybe we cancel this segment.
Well, here's
No.
the nice thing about
We're gonna get better at this.
I had lots of questions tailored, and now we know. Hey, and going forward, we can switch it up a little bit. I mean,
Right. Fine.
out of
It's
a possible 15,
maybe
even
just dial ChatGPT
20 points
down a little
down.
bit.
No, I actually enjoyed the questions. I thought they were very fair. There's a couple that I would not have known. I'm disappointed I didn't get the Rockies answer.
Yeah.
And I'm disappointed that I
seemed
did not
too
get the Nomar answer. I should have known that one.
Well, I should have known the NL Rookie of the Year answer. Jeff Bagwell. Duh.
Yeah. So we need to do some work.
Yeah, we got some work.
Yeah. So Babbo
Dust the
went and took
cobwebs
round
off.
1, 4-2 out of the possible 15.
Yeah,
with
well,
the steals.
I feel like the skinniest kid in fat camp.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. It's just be slower than your friends, man.
All right. Next time we can ask some questions a little bit nicer. We had some that in there with AL players still.
No, they were fair. I agree with Eric. They were fair.
I thought the questions were very fair, and
Yeah,
I
we
thought we should have known more than we did. I'm not saying we should come in here and sweep it up,
man.
but that was a stinker. I'm sorry, folks.
Yeah.
No worries.
We
I took a
apologize
blind
out
test
there.
on it myself, and I didn't get a single one right. So you guys did a lot better than I did.
Well, thank you, Brian, for your time. I appreciate it. Anything else, Eric?
That'll do it for me. I'm
good.
good. I'm going to brush up on my knowledge because
Yeah,
I
I've
can't
been
handle another defeat like that.
I've been sufficiently humbled. That'll do it for this episode of the Picked Off Podcast. We want to thank you all for listening in. We also want to thank you for your feedback. We want to make this show better because we do it for you. You can catch us every week on Apple, Spotify, Google Play, or wherever you get your podcasts. You can also follow us on X at The Bitter Mike or on Instagram, BitterMike1963. Time is precious, so we appreciate you spending some of yours with us, Mike and Eric and Brian, talking the great game of baseball. Have a great weekend, everyone. See ya.
See ya.
Simply having a wonderful Christmas time. Simply having a wonderful Christmas time. The party's on, the feeling's here.